Baldur's Gate 3 was an absolute fluke. Said no one ever who's actually touched a Larian game before. Because if you think Baldur's Gate 3 came out of nowhere, you've clearly never played Divinity Original Sin 2. This was the OG masterpiece that walked, so Baldur's Gate 3 could actually fly. So let's set the record straight. Divinity Original Sin 2 wasn't just good. It was a certified RPG juggernaut. It won PC Gamer's Game of the Year, it snagged Best Multiplayer Game from BAFTA, and it was so close to winning the overall Game of the Year, only losing out to, I think it was Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. So, I mean, let's be honest, that was an incredible game, so coming runner-up to that is fair enough. So to be clear, Baldur's Gate wasn't this lightning in a bottle that everyone seems to make out. It was Larian, just doing Larian things. So for those of you that don't know, what on earth is Divinity Original Sin 2? And why should every Baldur's Gate 3 fan be sprinting to download it? So, picture this, the same turn-based tactical combat that punishes stupidity and rewards chaos. A fully voice-acted party of degenerates and demigods, all with rich backstories and secrets that actually matter. Decisions that actually spiral out of control and burn half the map if you're not careful. And co-op that doesn't feel like it's just been added on, it's a checkbox. But like a full-blown D&D campaign with your mates where betrayal is inevitable and is actually hilarious. Story and characters, what really makes Baldur's Gate 3 stand out from the AAA mess that we're getting all the time right now. So the story is, you're a godwoken, chosen to become the next divine. The only problem, so is everyone else in your party. And let's just say, they're not exactly team players. There's Fane, the sarcastic undead scholar with secrets older than the gods. You got Sibyl, a former slave turned assassin. And the Red Prince, a lizard noble who speaks like he swallowed a thesaurus. Every one of them is playable, recruitable, and ready to backstab you mid-battle if the mood shifts. And there are many more than this as well in terms of characters and party building. It's a game you will love if you loved Baldur's Gate 3. I'm just doubling down on that. So, on top of this, you do have freedom and depth and those sheer what the fridge moments. You know, Divinity 2 is your spiritual prequel. It's got that same love for player agency, that same chaotic combat that lets you electrify a puddle or teleport enemies into lava, and it's got the same gorgeous environments, rich dialogue, and complex moral choices. And now that I actually think about it, and I'm doing this video, and I'm looking at the screen, even the UI feels like deja vu, you know? And I think that's because Larian decided to keep what worked for Baldur's Gate 3 and just make it that much more sexier. So no, Baldur's Gate 3, it wasn't a fluke, it wasn't a miracle, it was a natural evolution from a studio that's been swinging for the fences for years. Divinity Original 2, it wasn't just a warm-up act, it's actually the main event in its own right. And if you skipped it, you've been sleeping on one of the greatest RPGs ever made. Go play it, or don't. But if you call yourself an RPG fan and haven't rolled initiative in Rivellon, you're doing it wrong. ATK, out.